Hey, what's going on, guys? This is JB the Chiha, and thumbs up for this awesome chapter. Purely epic. The title of the chapter should be called Epic. That's how epic it is. But anyway, let's get straight to it. First, we start off with Kakashi, and he's like, "There's no doubt in my mind that he's Obito." And then Obito says, "You can call me that. That name doesn't mean anything to me anymore." And then we get like a flashback. I don't think the flashback was necessary because I'm pretty sure everybody, who is up to this point in the manga remembers, Kakashi Gaiden from back then. They know how, Kakashi got his Sharingan. They know who Obito is and all that. So I think, you know, the flashbacks are okay, but they made it too long. It should have just been, just one scene and that's it. But I mean, it was like 4 or 5 pages long. I'm like, come on! I was going to the next page and the next page. I'm like, come on! I want to see something else. But anyway, and then Kakashi is pretty much like did you survive? Like how and why are you doing this? And then what Obito says is it has me thinking. He says it doesn't matter how I survive, and the I is in quotation marks. If you haven't noticed that, and that rises suspicion in my head. But anyway, let's not get into that. That's a whole nother discussion for a whole nother time. And then he says, "Why am I doing this? Because you let Ren die." And I was like, "Whoa!" Like I really want to know what happened to Ren now. I mean, it's still a mystery, and they need to explain that. I believe that's what we're going to get next chapter, or maybe the chapter after that, because the ending of this chapter is like a major cliffhanger. It's like it was real epic. But before we get to the end, let's start back to where we were. Then Kakashi, he looks like he's mind fucked. Like his two best friends from back in the day. He thought both of them were dead, and come to find out one isn't dead, and he wants to take over the world. And Kakashi is just, I mean, Obito is just messing with his head. You can tell Kakashi is, really hurt by how he's looking. And when he said you let Ren die, just his expression, I really feel bad for Kakashi. Kakashi has had a rough life. His father committed suicide. The village looked down on his dad. His best friends died. Comes to find out, one of his best friends wanted to take over the world. I mean, and then he died once. Kakashi has had a rough life. I think maybe one of the roughest in the Naruto series when you think about it, all he's been through. But anyway, and then Naruto's like, I don't give a damn about your story. We need to defeat this guy. And then guy's like, yeah, Naruto's right. Kakashi, get back in the game. And yeah, Kakashi's looking down, like he's hurt. He's obviously hurt, and I think the jutsu that Toby does or Obito does is real awesome when he activates his Sharingan and he does some type of fire jutsu, and then it like spirals into the path of his eye. If you haven't noticed that, it was real hard for me to see what was going on in that page, but yeah, that's what's going on. He's manipulating the fire with his eye, and that is real awesome. And then Naruto uses the nine tails from his cloak, it looks like, and that part was epic. I was not expecting that. And at the end, Uchiha Madara comes out of nowhere and says, "It looks like you're having fun, Obito." And Madara knows Obito. He knows his name. We all knew that he knew Obito by the interview with Kishimoto. But for him to say, Obito actually, I can't wait for the explanation. I cannot wait for this explanation, how they met. And I got like a real, kind of master student vibe at the end. Like I really can't explain it, but it just seemed like them standing together at the end. I just got a master student type of vibe from that. Like, Madara had to have manipulated Obito in some sort of way. How, I'm not sure. How Obito survived, I'm not sure. But when Obito said how I survived, doesn't really matter. When the I was in quotation marks, that raises a lot of suspicion. So I don't think he survived by himself, but we'll see within the next few chapters. But yeah, thumbs up for this awesome chapter. Tell me what was your favorite part, and tell me what you think. Are you happy with this chapter? I know a lot of you are disappointed with the flashbacks, or how long the flashbacks were, because we all know what happened with Obito in the past. But yeah, that's pretty much it. And yeah, that's pretty much it. This has been JB the Chiha. Like, comment, and subscribe. And chapter 601 needs to be. I personally want to see Ren's explanation of how she died, because now that he said that you let Ren die, it's confirmed that she died. And how was it Kakashi's fault? That's what I want to know. But yeah, it's been JB the Chiha. Like, comment, subscribe. Tell me what you want to see in the next chapter. What was your favorite part of this chapter? And I'm out.